Hello, unlimited friends. It's Zara back again with another question about the practical use of law of attraction in our lives. This question comes from Sana, and her question is, can you shed some light on our dreams? And is there any truth in the belief that dreams tell us about our future? Sana, my dear, absolutely. Dreams do tell us about our future. They absolutely do, but not in the way that most people think they do. When we go to sleep, our logical mind should be out of the way. It is mostly out of the way. Even for those people who continue thinking during their sleep cycle, they are not as powerfully logically focused as they would be if they were consciously awake. When that happens, what it gives the universe an opportunity to communicate with us without any resistance in between. When our conscious mind is fully focused and we are awake, our thoughts are zooming by in our heads at the rate of 2 to 4 seconds per thought. So our head is really busy, and because we're trying to pay attention to these thoughts that are coming and going so fast, we are not really listening for the guidance that is coming to us in the form of the universe sending us messages. So sometimes the universe, even though it is trying to catch our attention, is not able to do so in the wake state. And so what happens is, when we go to sleep, our thoughts slow down. And for those of us who prepave going to sleep and sleep really well and deep, get deep, refreshing sleep, you can only get deep, refreshing sleep if your mind is totally out of the way, which means you have shut down your mind while sleeping. When you are in that state of sleeping, your guidance is awake. The universe never stops guiding you, whether you are awake or asleep. And so in the daytime, you can't hear your guidance, but when you are asleep, you can hear your guidance. And that guidance comes to us in the form of dreams. That guidance comes to us in the form of images that are meaningful to us, that we can interpret. And the universe tells us whether we are doing a good job or a not good job in our wake state of thinking our thoughts. So if you're doing a good job, you will have a pleasant dream. If you're doing a bad job, you will have a scary dream. And that is because the universe is trying to tell you that you are not on track while you are awake. And that is the only thing. So when you say, is there any truth in the belief that dreams tell us about our future? Yes, they do. They do because of the fact that if you're not on track with thinking your thoughts, then a scary dream is basically telling you to stop thinking the way you're thinking and change your thoughts. And if you're having a pleasant dream, then that is also guidance that is telling you you're on the right track. Keep doing what you're doing because you are doing really, really well. And so that is the value of the dream. Don't get too involved in the imagery that the universe uses to communicate with you during a dream, because the universe will use imagery that is that you are familiar with in order to get the emotion across. The universe is trying to get the emotion across, and the imagery has nothing to do with the actual interpretation of the dream, as per the teachings of Abraham. All right, thank you for your amazing questions, Sana. I hope that this makes sense to you, and I hope that you are able to find peace. And most of all, I want to recommend to you to prepave going to bed, prepave going to sleep. There is a prepaving in the 40-day workbook. So the 40-day Law of Attraction workbook, unlimited workbook, there is a prepaving, a nighttime prepaving in this book, which I have been doing this prepaving before going to bed for close to 15 years. And I can tell you that within a couple of months of practicing the pre-paving, from being an insomniac, I started falling asleep so peacefully, so quickly, I cannot even begin to tell you. And I sleep really, really well, really, really deep. And I fall asleep before anyone has time to say good night to me. That's how quickly I fall asleep. So I'm going to read this pre-paving out to you. Hopefully it will help you. I am going to bed now. I want to sleep well. I want my body to relax and rejuvenate. I want to reset myself emotionally and physically. I want to wake up feeling energized and eager for my day. So that is the intention that we set forth before we lay down to sleep. And then that really should be the last thought you think, and you can repeat it over and over again until you fall asleep. Now, one last thing that I want to say to you about sleep and dreaming is that you can ask the universe to help you to dream your guidance. You can tell the universe, it's like any other desire that you can have. To dream and receive guidance through a dream is also a desire like any other desire, and the universe will absolutely respond to your desire. And so it is of value to say to the universe before you sleep, I would like to receive guidance in my dreams. I would like to remember my dream to the extent that it provides me with the information that I need in order to move forward, in order to make an important decision, in order to improve my life. You can ask that. And just like numbers show up, a dream will show up with guidance for you. And whatever that is, don't question it. Accept it, and the first thing to ask about a dream is, how did it make me feel? Did I feel good or did I not feel good? If you felt good, that's the universe saying, keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a good job. If it feels bad, it's the universe telling you, stop doing what you're doing. You need to change tracks. You need to improve what you're doing in your head. And that's the only important thing. So thank you again, Sana, for your question. Thank you to everyone who is here on the replay. I appreciate your sharing your time with me. Please, before you leave, if you could give us a like, and if you could subscribe and click on the notification bell, I would really appreciate it. Do leave me a comment. Your comments help my videos to rank higher on YouTube, and it helps me to get my message across to more people. Thank you again for visiting with me. If you have a question, please post it below, or you can send me an email through my website, ZMAHOON.com. Bye for now.